Mr. Snell, just one quick question for you now. You said you've got all these collections of keywords and different things. Do you market those for other people? And, I mean, could you actually...
Yes.
That information would be useful to other people.
You mean my keywords?
Yes.
No.
It would not?
You can't. Yeah. I'm closing my notebook.
Yeah.
No, I would not share that information because keywords, I have a friend of mine who competes with me in another space. He sells the exact same thing that we do on one of our sites. It's baseball bats. And the keywords that convert for him and the keywords that convert for us are actually pretty different, even though we sell similar products. Because one of the retailers is more of a like new product and certain brands, and another is more of like a closeouts or a discounts. And so, based on the tone of your site, different sites selling the exact same thing are going to have like a slightly different keyword universe. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a comment on the pay-per-click side.
Okay.
On the agencies, like most of the folks who come to us cannot afford to hire an ad agency to do a lot of fancy stuff, and hopefully after we get through with them, then they grow to the size that they can. But there are a lot of smaller consultants that do pay-per-click advertising, paid search consulting, and they're like 3 or 4 different models. One is you pay for an audit. They come and look at your account and they help you suggest keywords, that kind of thing. And there's more like an advertising agency where they charge you, like if you spent $10,000 on your pay-per-click this campaign this month, they would charge you like 15% of your spend, like a traditional advertising agency model. A lot of folks have an hourly model, $75 an hour to do whatever you want. And I recommend that most small retailers, and I don't know what the definition of a micro retailer would be, but most folks that I run across, they start off doing maybe $100,000 a year, and we try to get them into the $1 million club as fast as we can, because at that point they can actually hire consultants to come out and do stuff. But small business folks can actually get in there. These tools are really easy to use. Just as an example, I bought an ad last night in about 5 minutes that's running on Google right now, just to use as an example. If anybody wants to play along at home, if you search on Google on your BlackBerry right now for orange dog collars, I will be in the #1 spot, I hope. If unless one of my competitors decided, I'm going to outbid him, and I ratcheted my bid up to $2. So if everybody in America right now would go to Google and search on my ad and click on that, what'll happen is I set a budget of $100. So if everybody clicks on it after I get like 50 clicks, my ad's going to shut off. So there are these automatic things in pay-per-click marketing that to protect me and my account.
Yeah. So you bid $2 a click.
As a maximum, and then
as a maximum,
right? And the neat thing about paid search engine advertising is that it's an auction-based system. They don't charge me; they charge me as little as they possibly can.
Thank you.
To put a headline over what they've all been saying, is that there now exists in the United States an ecosystem of small businesses, of micro businesses that simply did not exist 10 years ago. Right. And just to shape this for you, any individual can go online with the tools built into his or her laptop computer and create a website. That same individual, again, with the things that for free, or for $10 a month for hosting fees. That same individual could go online and get a set of free services from numerous companies you've heard of and some you've never heard of, that will take advertising on the site. Other companies will act as rep firms, the same way they acted as rep firms for radio stations or television stations, and place ads on the site. There are thousands of agencies. Some of them are just individuals, some of them are small shops that will help you optimize the site. And so what we have is a situation where you have people starting blogs in their dens, listing recipes, who are using free tools to start those blogs, using free tools to take ads. They're getting ads from national marketers on there, from the Procter and Gamble's and Unilevers and Purdue Chickens, and they're making an income out of their hobbies. That grows, then they can afford to hire independent consultants. That's the ecosystem, and we simply don't know how many, but there are hundreds of thousands to millions of them out there based on the statistics that we look at from various sources.
Good thing. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Westmoreland, and if you still want to stick around, we're going to have another round, but I do, first of all, I want to give Mr. Snell some good news. As of 2 minutes ago, you are number one if you plug in Orange Dog Collar. My staff just emailed me that, using our government BlackBerry. Anyway.
Can I